Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. Curse on Bantwal. When Bhagavan Nityananda went to Bantwal, a town in the district of South Karnataka, traders of the town started troubling him, thinking he was a mentally retarded person. They poured hot water and sand on him. Initially, Bhagavan tolerated it with a lot of patience, but when they continued torturing him daily, he uttered, Ganga herself will punish you. In no time, dark clouds gathered in the sky and it rained heavily in Bantwal. Houses, shops, and fields in Bantwal were destroyed by the flood water of river Netravati. Cattle, dogs, trees, and people got washed away. Everyone was screaming and crying, but Bhagavan Nityananda was sitting calmly on a tree in a meditative state. Bhagavan, please forgive us. We misbehaved with you and troubled you out of ignorance. Please have mercy on us. Residents of Bantwal prayed to Bhagavan Nityananda, offer your prayer to river Netravati. She will forgive you, replied Bhagavan. On offering a puja, the flood waters receded and the town of Bantwal became peaceful as earlier. Walk on Pavanje River. Pavanje River was overflowing in rainy season. Boatmen were not ready to steer the boats, thinking it would be risky. Along with the few devotees, Bhagavan Nityananda approached a boatsman and asked if he would carry them in his boat to reach the other side of the river. He didn't agree. In front of everyone, Bhagavan started walking on the river and reached the other shore. Rich blessing to Shanai. Shanai, a resident of Alayangadi, came to Bhagavan Nityananda with a desire of earning a lot of money by running some business. Look at him, always think of money and only money, said Bhagavan, jocularly pointing at him. Then told him, okay, if money is what you want, then feed pova to a crow. Your wish will be fulfilled. As per his instruction, Shanai started feeding pova, beaten rice, to a crow. By the grace of Bhagavan Nityananda, he became very rich by selling snuff, a smokeless tobacco made from pulverized tobacco leaves, with the brand name Shanai. After a few days, when Ram Amin went to Ganeshpuri, Bhagavan asked him, making a gesture of grinding, how is the person with pulverizer? Referring to Shanai. Nityananda Baba was happy to know that Shanai's desire of becoming rich was fulfilled. Darshan to Ballala in Katpadi. When Bhagavan Nityananda went to Katpadi, Ballal from an affluent royal family came to have his darshan. He offered his pranams with utmost devotion and pleaded with him to visit the temple at Moodbettu. Bhagavan also agreed to visit Ballal's house, which was near to the temple. After performing the Padapuja, an ancient Indian ritual of washing a revered person's feet with water and flowers, of Bhagavan Nityananda, Ballal requested him to place his hands on his head. When Bhagavan obliged, Ballal went into a divine trance. The ego of being rich vanished. Have unshakable faith in the supreme force and follow the path of truth no matter what, advised Bhagavan. Birds and snakes obeyed Bhagavan's order. Not only human devotees, even the snakes and birds used to follow Bhagavan Nityananda's orders with utmost sincerity. Once Bhagavan was talking to him, devotees, when a cobra came there to have his darshan. Holding it in his hand, Bhagavan carried affectionately and asked, where are the others too? Bring them here. Within a few minutes, the same cobra came again along with the two other cobras. Bhagavan told that they were yogis. In order to stay away from troublesome people, they were doing their sadhana in the form of snakes. Another time, many snakes came to Bhagavan in a group. There was one golden colored snake in the group. Bhagavan ordered it, fly and disappear now. Obeying his order, the golden colored snake flew away immediately and disappeared. Other snakes were making strange noises. Everyone was surprised and afraid. Bhagavan told that the snakes were chanting the name of Datta. Even the reptiles knew that Nityananda is Dattatreya himself. Once Bhagavan Nityananda went to someone's house in Udupi. A parrot was kept in a cage. Seeing Nityananda Bhagavan, the parrot was so happy that it started dancing, spreading its wings. Bhagavan opened the door of the cage and freed it. After coming out of the cage, delighted parrot circumambulated Bhagavan Nityananda thrice, kissed his feet and flew away. New life to Ramesh. Venkatrao was an affluent person in Mulki. His 2-year-old nephew Ramesh was battling between life and death due to severe diarrhea. Though he was taken into the best doctors, no medicine was effective and the probability of the survival was almost zero. Finally, it was decided that the kid be taken to Bhagavan Nityananda, who at the time was in Mangalore. Surprisingly, the very next day Bhagavan Nityananda was sitting on a bench outside their house. He massaged the child affectionately for 10 minutes. The child passed slinking stools and was completely cured of diarrhea. Later, Bhagavan asked Venkatrao to feed the poor in the village. Unexpectedly, a large crowd had gathered and the prepared food was totally insufficient. Bhagavan Nityananda went inside the kitchen, took a ladle and stirred rice, sambar, curry and kheer. The vessel turned into Akshaya Patra even after 1,000 people had their meals. The quantity of food remained the same in these vessels. Bhagavan Nityananda in the mouth of a crocodile. Nilakanta Sadhu had obtained Yoga Diksha from Bhagavan Nityananda while he was serving him in Udupi. One day while talking to Abdul Ghaffar, he told, Bhagavan Nityananda is the human form of Parabrahma. He can appear wherever and whenever he wishes to. He is ever present everywhere in this world in both physical body form Sthula Rupa and subtle form Sukshma Rupa. Nilakanta Sadhu took Abdul near a lighthouse of Kapu. All around them was the turbulent sea and very silent night. The Sadhu pointed towards the sea where a big crocodile was approaching the shore with its mouth open. It grew in size. It opened its mouth 10 feet wide. Within the crocodile's mouth, Bhagavan Nityananda was seen sitting with poise and taking currency notes out of his loincloth to distribute them among people. Gradually, the scene faded. Bhagavan made Abdul Ghaffar aware of the eternal fact that God is in all the living beings. Saved the child of Bhavani Shankar. Bhavani Shankar, a teacher by profession in Kundapur, was blessed with a baby boy who was named Shiva. Since the child was born premature, its growth was not normal. The child was very weak with no growth of hair and nails. It was believed that the child would not survive. Bhavani Shankar remembered Nityananda Bhagavan, who was at the time staying in the house of Ananta Krishna Rao in Manjeshwar. With unwavering faith in Bhagavan and the confidence that his child will survive, he placed the child at the feet of Bhagavan Nityananda, weeping inconsolably and prostrated before him with utmost devotion. Placing his hand on the child, Bhagavan said, Shankar, nothing will happen to your child. Take it with you. What force on earth can harm when Swayam Bhagavan assured protection? Shiva is currently staying in Kundapur near Datta Mandir. He runs a garage named Nityananda Garage and is living peacefully. Namo Nityanandaya.